right, little quiz. Oprah Winfrey, Jerry Seinfeld, Rupert Murdoch, Katy Perry, and Bush twin Barbara. I mean, they're as far apart as you can get, but what do they all have in common? Meditation. While meditation is becoming more mainstream, let's get real. There are many of you who think meditation looks like this, right? You got to be in some crazy, wacky place that you never would go. Today, we're busting the biggest myths about meditation to show you why all those folks and so many more are actually using meditation. And I brought world-renowned expert Bobby Roth here. He's taught the biggest names in the world how to meditate, including the ones that I just mentioned. He taught me, he taught my whole team, he taught all of Oprah's team. That's where we got the idea from. Yet when folks hear the word meditation, as much as they may respect the people who do it, they're skeptical. You were a skeptic. What turned it around?
There's so many misunderstandings about the word meditation. You know, it just means anything. It could be jogging, running, it could be a sect, it could be anything. And now, fortunately, because of science, and that's what drew me to Transcendental Meditation, to learn to meditate, is science. I was anxious, I was feeling under pressure, I needed more energy, I needed to be able to focus more. I didn't want to spend my whole life taking medications. Medications have a role. And someone told me about meditation, and I thought, I'm a skeptic, you know, and they said, well, you can be skeptical, it still works. And so I tried it, I learned it, and it would change my life.
Can we bust some myths?
Sure.
Because I'm hoping with your help and a little bit of the science you talked about, we can convince people this is a big change they need to make this year. First up, the big myth that you don't have time. Who has time to meditate, to sit there and do nothing? Some people think it takes hours and hours. Does it really take that long to see the benefits?
No, the benefits, well, again, there's so many different types of meditation, but meditation properly understood and practiced is very simple to learn, and the results, according to research, should be pretty close to immediate within the first day or two.
All right, let's spend a few minutes on this. So what's the science say? It may lower your heart disease risk, #1 cause of death in America, especially in some populations, helps with blood pressure. Important. It may help with back pain. And when I speak about these things, by the way, I mean, like the American Heart Association for the first time is recommending meditation. And then there's the issue of anxiety and depression that Bobby mentioned. And here there's, again, pretty good evidence that you can make a dent. It's not that it's going to replace everything else you might try, but why not try something that you control, that's free for you, that you can use whenever it's beneficial?
It's a great adjunct. It's a tool in the toolbox, and it's an important tool in the toolbox.
Okay, next myth. It's only right for some types of people. I've been doing this for 45 years. And been busting that stereotype probably daily.
Well, I teach heads of companies, I teach cashiers in family-owned businesses, I teach military generals, and I teach veterans with post-traumatic stress, I teach school teachers, everybody, because everybody, the reality is, we're living in an epidemic of stress.
The next myth is you got to meditate sitting like this, still, cross-legged, erect posture. I mean, I've struggled with sitting all my life. I'm just a bad sitter. And you argued early on in my meditation training with you that I was wasting my time even worrying about that.
Yeah, I mean, you want to sit comfortably. The idea of meditation is that you access silence within. If you're worried about, oh, my knee hurts and my back hurts and I have an itch but I can't scratch it, that's counterproductive. So that's another myth about meditation. Meditation is a comfortable practice.
Right. So what do people say, you are out there right now, who say they tried meditating but they don't think it works for them?
There are different types of meditation. There are meditations that are very difficult to do. They're called focused attention, where you concentrate and try and clear your mind of thoughts. And that has an outcome, but it's not relaxing. The second type is open monitoring, which is like a mindfulness practice, where you're observing your feelings, your breath. And that is like a dreamlike sort of state that can have value. And then the other third is Transcendental Meditation, which is just an effortless practice to experience silence within. If you're doing a meditation that you're not enjoying, try another.
Yes.
Don't just give up. It's too important. Try another.